Alright guys, we got a ice bin. This is what catches your ice, and when you need ice in the door you press the lever. This auger turns, or it should turn, and it gets your ice into your cup. I replaced this one for a customer, and I wanted to do a video explaining a little bit about these, and to let you know that if this is damaged, if this bottom piece here, customer had it taped. And by the way, some of the reason why they will get damaged, if you have old ice that's been sitting in the bottom and it's formed a layer, so it's good to actually take out the old ice, reshuffle this, and loosen up the ice so that when the arm turns, it actually it pulls the ice out. If it doesn't pull it out, what it's going to do is going to shove pieces of the ice into the basket, breaking it. So that's the idea. This part here, you can order just this piece. So instead of actually replacing the entire assembly, they do have screws, and pretty much 4 screws around the perimeter, and you just remove them. And this whole front piece comes off. And in fact, if this piece is damaged as well, you can just order just this piece. And same is true, this piece here as well can be ordered separately. And this auger is also a separate piece. Now, glove is falling apart. Now this piece here is your lever, and when the ice is engaged, it pushes that up and it opens it up, and that's how you get your ice. So this piece can be taken out, and a lot of times you can do it without even dismantling the rest of the unit. You do have a quarter screw here. Now this screw, you want to hold it down and be careful because it will spring up on you. And there it goes, and that's it. And the way it goes on, you press the spring back and insert your screw. Now this piece is pretty much done. So now you would just order this piece, and when the new one comes, you just put it back together. Pretty straightforward. So that's the customer's tape all in here. That's why you shouldn't tape them. Look at all that tape. Jeez. Tape is where the ice should be. So that's a mess. Don't tape them, guys. Don't tape them. Tape stopping your ice from coming out. Wow, a bunch of tape all in there. So if you need to take yours apart, now sometimes you have a set screw or a C-clip here, and that will need to be removed to pull the auger out. Let me get a flathead screwdriver and remove that C-clip. and you want to get behind it, and you basically want to just push it up. It comes out. Grab it, don't lose it. It will fly away on you. All right. Now, you do have a washer. Don't lose the washer. Okay. Now the guts basically comes out. You want to pay attention to how everything is and pretty much leave things as close as possible to how it came out. This little notch stays right there, and just want to get the plastic out. This piece alone, which is normally the part that gets damaged, I think is 35 bucks, and pretty straightforward how you assemble it. You just slide this piece, because this would be in one piece. This goes at the end, by the way. And then this would be on here, bottom. Pretend it's perfect. Slides in. This goes on the outside. The arm has to grab it. Okay, kind of, sort of. And then hopefully I can get this thing back together, so at least you'll see how to do it. Okay, now that would be attached to the top lever. We're not going to worry about that. And this spring would be coming over. All right guys, like I said, this is sometimes kind of tricky if you do get this piece and you need to replace this piece. I was able to get the tape out of it, and I just figured I'd do a quick close-up on this piece. So this piece goes on, and it's kind of tricky, so I'll take it off like my gloves. All right, so if possibly just leave this piece on, but whatever, it has dual compartments, so to say, so it's going to come up and the spring is going to flip. See that? Pretty much flips. So you'll have this piece goes on like that, comes off, your hole is there, so you want to make sure it goes on at an angle. So, and then this spring, you have to push it back up, and set it down, and walk this piece over, and then you're able to put your screw in. All right, and if that does, sometimes these spring will break, you can replace the spring. And that's it. So we're gonna keep this piece. I was gonna chunk it, but I was able to save it. So order the basket and we're good to go. All right guys, thanks for watching.